Ladies and gentlemen, Megan and Alex! Congratulations. All right, has everybody got a drink? Because at this time, we're going to do some toasts. All right, who's going to be first? You're going. No, you're all right.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Megan. Hello. I'd like to start by saying how exciting it is to finally be celebrating this day, and it's been such a joy to be Megan's maid of honor through her wedding experience. I met Megan about 7 years ago when we started working as assistants together at Aeropostale. We did a lot of riding to trainings together in the Jetta, and we quickly became good pals over our love of 90s pop and hardcore rap. We shared stories of our childhood and our wild teens, and with every bizarre story she had to share, she made me laugh, and I knew I loved the girl. But there's a lot of things that I love about Megan. She's thoughtful, she's generous, always going out of her way to lend a hand, an ear, or whatever resources she has, whether it be for me, a stranger on the street, or the unpopular Fisher cat. The list of animals is pretty long. Megan is one of the strongest women that I know. And in all the right ways, she's tenacious as hell. She holds tight to her dreams and aspirations and makes them come to life. Megan fights for what she loves, and she defends her family and close ones with no hesitation. Over the past few years, I've watched Alex and Megan take their relationship from Day Street to Division Street to the beautiful home that they've created together now. And over this time, I've watched a bond grow stronger and two people who truly love each other create new dreams and aspirations that they can achieve together. and I don't think there could be a better team. When I look at Alex, I see a man with honorable values, a big heart, and a decent sense of humor. Most importantly, I see the undeniable love that he has for my friend, and I'm so thankful that she has him to hold her hand through the ups and downs on this roller coaster we call life. Like I said, it's been a pleasure watching Megan and Alex become a family, and now that this thing is super official, I can't wait to watch the rest of their story unfold. Megan and Alex, my sincerest wishes for your future, and I hope it brings you nothing but happiness. Left Hook signing off.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming out today and celebrating the marriage of these two people that we all love, Alex and Megan. I'd also like to take a second to acknowledge what a wonderful job Megan did. You look beautiful tonight. I feel pretty lucky actually to be walking next to you down the aisle because you made me look a little better, I think, just by association. Thank you for that. Speaking of beautiful, Megan, you obviously look stunning today. There's only so much that can be done for Alex, though. I'll never say you're better looking than me, but you might be tied now standing next to her. Having a beautiful woman in your life does a lot more than just make you look better, though. They support you through the tough times, they guide you and help you make the right decisions, and most importantly, they're there to tell you when you messed up. And they will always be there for that. If you're anything like me, Megan's going to be busy. Luckily, I have my wonderful fiancée, McKenna, there. She's always there for me. And if you don't know, I'm Chris, Alex's older brother. And I think it's safe to say that I'm the outspoken one of the family. I've been known to take things a little too far. As I'm sure most people can relate, my mouth works faster than my brain sometimes, and it gets me in trouble. On numerous occasions, McKenna has to tell me when I'm being too sarcastic, or when I'm being an asshole, or sometimes she puts those two together. And for that reason, when she wanted me to read my speech in front of her, I absolutely refused, because I knew it would end up a lot different than it did now. I am so happy to have Megan and her family join our family, though. They are definitely welcome additions, especially Megan, if only for the reason that you make Alex a better man. And since I'm Alex's older brother, not only have I been able to see him grow as a person since he's been with you, but I've been able to see him grow from that annoying little kid to the slightly less annoying man. Being his older brother gives me a very long list of blackmail quality ammunition that I could have put throughout this speech, but don't worry, I'm not going to bring up the fact that you had frosted tips in middle school, or that you wore ladies' jeans in high school. But those weren't Alex's only issues before Megan. Before her, he had some commitment issues, but not in that kind of commitment. This guy used to get a new car and a new job like every 6 months. It was absolutely ridiculous. He would get this new car, and then 2 to 3 months later, after being head over heels in love with it, he'd get bored and start sending me pictures of something new. It was the same thing with the job. Every time I thought he was happy, he'd get bored with it and look for something else. Looking back, though, I think it's safe to say that he was just looking for something to make him happy, and he was looking in the wrong place. And I definitely think that he's found him that. I feel very honored and humbled to be up here tonight as Alex's best man, but most of all, I feel vindicated because I've been saying I'm the best man for a long time. So it feels real good to get the recognition that I deserve. So thank you. For those of you who don't know, I'm one of Alex's 3 brothers, which makes being up here that much sweeter. Just between them, I had some steep competition for this role. But not only with just my brothers, Bryce and Ethan, but Alex has a lot of great friends in his life, and they could all have been up here tonight instead of me, except they're not. This was a competition, and they lost. Not that I'm competitive or anything. But speaking of losing, my brothers and sisters and I have always been competitive with one another, especially when we were younger, for some reason with video games. A common tactic in our house was right before you lost the video game, you would shut it off. Because if you shut it off before it was done, you didn't lose. And yeah, you know. But I remember one time in particular when I beat Alex at a video game, and in a fit of pure rage, which was pretty common when he would lose at anything, he stormed out of the living room only to return with a pillowcase. Now I saw him coming with that pillowcase, but I was full of confidence. I just whooped him in the video game, sent him away crying. That pillowcase wasn't going to hurt me. What I didn't know was that he had put a Nintendo controller in it. And so with every ounce he could muster, he swung that pillowcase and hit me directly in the head. Every time we bring this up, he claims he didn't know the controller was in there. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah. One of the other pillows you could have chose. And that was so traumatizing for me, I can't even have pillow fights with my kids now. It gives me flashbacks. There were a lot more stories about how competitive we used to be. And now that we've all grown out of the childish competitiveness, it's fun to get together as adults, and we can all have a good laugh about it. But I laugh more. You know, as honored as I am to be up here, there was a moment where I almost regretted accepting this role as best man. Because as the best man, I thought it was my job to make all the travel arrangements for the bachelor party. So here's a little advice for you. Never put your credit card down when you have 10 guys staying in the hotel room. Especially when it's a bachelor party. I almost had a panic attack when I woke up the next morning. Regardless of that, best man and best brother is a title that I take with pride. And not something I plan on letting you forget for a while. In fact, I was expecting to get something to commemorate this victory. And I kept waiting, and I never got anything. So I took it upon myself. A lot of this for the holidays coming up. But don't worry, Bryce and Ethan, I got one for you guys too. I don't want you to feel left out. I didn't want to be rude, so you guys tied for second. And I know I speak for Alex and say we love you very much. Even though being Alex's old brother hasn't been easy, what with the frosted tips and lady jeans, overall I really enjoyed it. There have even been times when I felt more like a father figure to him. For example, during our single bachelor days, me and Alex shared an apartment. And there were multiple times where he maybe had one too many and I had to carry him to bed, turn on his little nightlight, grab him a glass of water, and then go pick up his mess. Which is a pretty similar routine to what I have with my kids today. But tonight isn't about frosted tips and wearing lady jeans. It's not about the single days or how competitive we used to be, or how I'm the best man. Tonight is about true love. Not the fairy tale true love, though. The fairy tale true love where no one ever gets hurt, and no one ever argues, and no one feels any type of pain doesn't exist. True love is two people coming together, pushing through the tough times, facing the pain of life together side by side, and diminishing it. For the rest of your life, remember the love you feel for each other right now, because at times it might be easy to forget it. But that love is going to be the light, and it will shine the brightest during the dark times. So a toast to Alex and Megan. Megan, you are a beautiful, strong woman, and I am so proud to call you my sister. Alex, I'd like to refer to you in the same way that Han Solo refers to the Millennium Falcon. You may not look like much, but you have it where it counts. Cheers.
Better let him DJ. That's a hard act to follow. At this time, we're going to be eating very soon, folks. Enjoy.